As a woman who was in an abusive relationship for 10 years, being able to leave from that, work with a counselor who really cared so much about my well-being, I was able to move on from that. And I'm now in a marriage of 13 years that is extremely healthy, makes me very happy, and helps me to see the world in a completely different way. And I share this with you because as a licensed counselor, I really want you to understand that I have this personal experience. And I can use this to help us in session for you to be able to move to a better place that is something that you and your partner desires. Usually when couples contact me, there's some arguing or some type of disconnection going on. And as a therapist, I want to be able to provide you with a voice and a fairness in session. Being a female therapist can sometimes be intimidating in the room because men might often feel like they're not being heard. But I can assure you that emphasis and respect is going to be placed on both partners. You're both going to have a chance to express yourself. What you say will be respected, and together we'll work to create a space that's healthy for everyone in the session. As a woman in an interracial marriage, I can understand how culture plays a big role in what we do every day. Working with me as your counselor, I'm going to take time to understand that. I'm going to take time with you for you to understand those things as well. So in our sessions, that could look like you all educating me on what life is like for you and taking that out in the world with you to gain the desired results that you're looking for that can help enhance your marriage and help you to understand more about yourself and your spouse. Usually when clients reach out, issues could be presented such as infidelity, there could be lying, there could be financial issues, parenting struggles. It could even just be couples need that fire to be lit with, between them. And as your counselor, I'm willing to go through all that with you. I'm willing to talk about the good times, the bad times, and create a plan that's going to move you in the direction that makes you happy. Since the pandemic, the delivery of therapy has really changed. I offer therapy through telehealth services, which really eliminate a lot of the barriers that traditional therapy has placed in front of us. Whether it be driving through traffic at rush hour, needing to make a meal in the oven and staying at home with it, or just being able to access me at any time that's perfect for you is something that's going to help our alliance. That means we can meet together more often, we can stay connected whenever the time arises, and research will even tell you that telehealth services are just as effective as meeting person to person. Confidentiality is the most important thing in this process. Couples shouldn't lose the ability to increase their life insurance, to carry a firearm, because a mental health diagnosis is billed to a third-party insurance. Saving a marriage and developing a marriage is an investment. And as your clinician, I want to be able to help you do that. As a solution-focused therapist, I tend to look more towards the solution. And many clients that I've worked with too are looking for results when they're working with a counselor. Whether it be to look at the strategies that have worked in the past and applying those into real-time situations, together you and I can find those solutions, identify them, work together to create a plan, execute that, reevaluate that and help you and your spouse or your family get the results that you long for. Usually when couples reach out to me, they're in a pretty tough space. I'm able to hold a space for you and your partner so that you can feel heard. You can express yourself. By creating healthy boundaries and understanding that the alliance that you have with your spouse is one of the most important relationships that you're ever going to have, will help us to work together to keep that space safe and to help you to move into the direction of healing and in a place that you're proud of.